Welcome back, my dear friends of the universe. Today we're gonna do a sort of sneak peek of a game called Astro Kill. This game is not available to the public just yet, and it is some sort of interesting, and it's something that could satisfy my urge temporarily when it comes to space shooters. I am very hyped for Star Citizen, and Dreadnought looks very cool as well. So we have some upcoming space shooters which I think can be really cool, and this game has some interesting mechanics that I haven't really seen before, and I think it's worth a shot, so I want to check this out with you guys. I'm gonna start with Outer Belt Alliance. I'm not entirely sure who's good and who's bad. I think it might be some natural gray area there. I'm not entirely sure about the whole story about everything. And this build that I'm playing right now might be changed until the game actually goes into early access, I think, on Steam. When the time is for that, I'm not entirely sure, but I think you can look at the game on Steam right now if you think this is some sort of interesting. And I'm actually going to restart the campaign. I have played 2 missions so far. The first mission was quite easy, and the second one was totally unforgiving. So we're gonna check those 2 out and get a little sneak peek of what this game is actually all about. So let's get into it. The first thing that you can see here is that the graphical choices here are pretty interesting. The effects that they have been using is something I haven't really seen when it comes to the flare effects and so on. It's something that I've mainly seen like EMBs for Skyrim or Fallout or whatever. And this is the first thing you need to do. You need to pick a ship. And I'm actually going to start with this one. You usually have a couple of these smaller fighters, and then you have a bigger fighter, which you can choose from. And I'm going to start with this guy and see what his deal is.
Velocity limit.
And we're gonna do the bigger fighter on the next mission.
Velocity limit.
See here, I think we were supposed to recover this one. We lost this at the violent convention. Destroy those scouts. Destroy the scouts. Where do we have the scouts? Okay, we got something that is engaging someone. There we go. Enemy contact. Now the UI as it is right now probably is a little bit too simple for my taste. To make this really interesting, I think they need to work on it. That's a great shot there. Well done, Taj. Thank you. Don't you just love it when you can give yourself some sort of gratification? There we go. And you actually have this shield, which is quite useful. That sort of negates all damage, I think. Ooh, achievements unlocked. I am doing wonderfully. Let's see here. I can only find... Let me know we're here. Surely those counts some mismade our locations. Head back to Boreas Fighter. Alright, so I think that was actually the first mission, which was quite easy. I'm flying around like a crazy maniac here. Hey there. But I have to say that the graphical things and the actual effects that they're using in this game makes it quite the looker. Quite the looker indeed. Alright, so let's continue to the next mission. This one is something that I have totally failed over and over again on, so it's gonna be interesting to see if we can actually figure this one out. I think you have to be a little bit more tactical than I have been previously when it comes to this one. So we're gonna take this mission on, and we're gonna try with the bigger fighter, which has a little bit bigger cannons, and it actually has a turret as well, which shoots nearby ships and enemies in general. Select the ship. There we go. Sort of looks like some sort of pirate fighter from, I don't know, some sort of sci-fi movie. And that's the thing we need to attack. The dumb Hammurabi. And there we have the first wave of enemies. See if we can dish out some pain. Shit. I don't want to get too damaged before we need to do the second part of the mission. See if we can... 2 of them are down, I think. That one got heavily hurt. And that one is down. This guy has a cannon that is a beauty. It packs such a big bunch. I don't want to get too close to that one. Shit. Where's the... I think my friends here are actually... We're gonna have to see if I get destroyed or not. We got more scout fighters that we actually need to fight off. I didn't know that. Oh, we gotta lean. And from what I've seen so far, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be in a sort of multiplayer mode, but I would guess this is only a single player. We'll just have to see, won't we? Alright, I think we actually got all the bad guys for now. Now we just need to find, I used my radar, that's where we need to go. Alright, we got the Hamobari, we need to get closer to that one. The thing is that it has a shitload of dangerous turrets. And there's also going to spawn some actual fighters when we get close to that ship, which is going to be a pain in the buttocks. So we need to be able to approach this from an angle where we can do the maximum damage without actually getting too hurt ourselves. Let's see here if we can zoom in. Let's see. I might be able to.
Be aware of those missile turrets. Approach the frigate from its leading edge.
I'm gonna see. I think the spread is a little bit too crazy. Yeah, I can't take it from out from here. I think I need to get closer. The thing is, if I get closer, those turrets right there, I think are the missile turrets. And they're I don't know, very unforgiving. So there is some tactical aspects involved in this one.
The Hammurabi is getting closer. Take out its turrets.
Okay, so the Hammurabi is moving. And we need to take it out before anything happens. Ah, we're hitting it. I think I got a very good distance going here. We can take these ones out. Oh shit, they're shooting back. I'm gonna take these ones out before I can. I am actually out of ammunition. That's not what I expected. Let's see if we can try to get the heavy hitters going. Now, once I'm out of ammunition, I can't really do anything about it. I'm not entirely sure if they're gonna change that up later on. But now that we don't have any ammunition, I'm actually gonna go guns blazing. Or not guns blazing, but I'm gonna do a suicide run. See if that actually helps. Oh. I think the gravity shield actually... Oh, okay. We're fucked. Alright. We're gonna take another one. He's balls deep here. And the shots are going very awkwardly, if I have to say so myself. Did I get destroyed? Did I destroy the ship? I think we got destroyed for some reason. I think we might have gotten hit by something that was... Oh, shit! That's what I'm saying. This is a totally unforgiving game when it comes to that shit. Okay, we got a friendly that seems to be stuck somewhere. You, my friend, might...
Squads, the Hammurabi is on its final approach. Destroy those turrets.
I am at it. If I only can get out of this sort of docking area, which I'm not entirely sure why it's actually doing. Where do we have the Hammurabi? Let's see here. It's over there. We do have multiple scout ships. We're alone. And we can't really do anything about it. Let's see if we can... Shit, I'm probably not going to be able to make this one. I did take very good precautionary... actions, but I am taking way too much damage. See if we can get these turrets down before it actually gets too close to work. Nah, it didn't work. So I'm not entirely sure if the difficulty is supposed to be this hard, but right now the second mission is... I don't know. I guess if you have the right tactics for it, it's actually doable. But we're gonna try to do it with the Dominion of Man. I do like that name. The Dominion of Man. Pursuit of the Maki. Alright. So we're gonna check these other guys out. They have they have some different ships, which could be interesting. And I think the quests here could be a little bit different as well. Now, I think the questing and all, everything around this will actually be changed in a later version. We can take this big guy, Lancer, straight off the bat, and we have multiple enemy ships straight off here, which is quite... Maki is carrying a sensitive hardware that belongs to the Queen. Don't damage her. So, we're not supposed to damage the Maki, but I guess we can damage the other ones. Alright. See, I'm gonna zoom in, see if we can see any turrets. I would guess that that's turret. I'm gonna try to go from the back here. See if we can... Alright, get the turrets. Engage! That was cheesy. Not entirely sure why I said that. I wanted to do some sort of phrase like, make this a little bit Star Trek-esque. I'm not entirely sure why that happened. The controls are not... Okay, something's really heavily hitting me. There we go. I can just toggle off the... on or off the shield and we might actually have something here. Alright, we got a couple of the turrets. I think those are our worst enemies. The other ship is already shooting at us because we're close enough, and that's not what I wanted to hear or see. And we have an enemy fighter. It's the big one. He's gone. Ace or not, that gunship is gone, sucker. It seems like these Dominion of Man guys are a little bit more on the fascistic side and the other guys are a little bit more liberal, maybe. I think the colors are misrepresenting them, actually. Can I not go in the direction that I'm going? Thank you. I had been a little bit too heavy on the backing mechanic. Alright. We don't have that much health. I'm not entirely sure how many friendlies we actually have left, but I think we have some. Let's see here. Trying to get this turret. Shit. Ooh, I'm gonna fly towards them and hopefully we can dodge some bullets. Ooh, there we go! I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt. Alright, we're gonna slow down. Make a U-turn in space. That's something you do every day. Ah, shit. Do we have any fighters left? We actually have 2 left. I'm gonna go with the one... I'm gonna start with the one that... Oh, we actually... Okay. I wasn't entirely sure that would be possible, but alright. You know what, guys? I don't think there's too much more to this game as it is right now, so I'm actually going to I think the survival might be something, but I think there's just gonna be waves, like any sort of survival mode. But if you think that Astro Kills looks like something that could satisfy your urge when it comes to space shooters like, I don't know, Star Citizen or whatever, then check this game out. Right now, I think the content and what they're going for may be a little bit too simple and not that satisfying. When I personally, when I want to play a spaceship sim shooter or whatever, I want to have the controls a little bit more complex and have a little bit more control of my actual ship. I'm not sure if they're gonna add that or not, but the hint that I'm getting right now is that they're going for something a little bit more simple when it comes to the fighting mechanics. Which I think when it comes to a space shooter might be a bad thing when overall I think that complexity could actually add something in that feeling of you being able to control it a little bit more. Either way, like and share if you enjoy this, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.